And then another.
Everybody, and welcome to another beautiful day here in the southeast part of the province. This is the Blitz Morning Show, and my name is Toby Brindle, and I will be your host for the next possible 15 minutes. If everything works out well, that's what it's going to be. But until then, welcome. I think I forgot to do a show on Friday. I know Alex is going to be pissed off at me today because I didn't call him at 11 o'clock, where I should. I'm just trying to figure a few things out, so it kind of had a little bit of a negative effect. Otherwise, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, here we go. Can I get a little whoop, whoop? Yeah, I don't know. I just got absolutely nothing on my end. All right. So, this past weekend, what has happened? Oh, Washington, they won again. They're up 2-0 over Tampa Bay. I'm actually shocked on that result, especially with Tampa Bay being number one in the league. Washington blows past Pittsburgh, and now they are destroying Tampa Bay. Then Winnipeg beating the Golden Knights. My money would have been on the Knights. Apparently, I was wrong. I know there's going to be a game tonight. We're going to be tuned in, watching that really close. Is it going to make any difference? Probably not. But let's go Golden Knights. If Winnipeg beats the Golden Knights, then yes, I'm going to cheer for Winnipeg. But I still don't like Winnipeg because they beat out my Minnesota Wild. If you kind of flip it around a little bit, at least you know Winnipeg is a better team just because of who they're facing and getting destroying everybody. Like, for example, beat the Knights. They destroyed the Preds. They beat the Wild. So really, technically, I should cheer for Winnipeg because they are the better team. But I'm still not going to cheer for them because of the whole simple fact that they beat my Wild. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I had a bunch of stuff written down. Do you think I can remember it? No. Let's see. All right. I know I had a few stories on Twitter that I would like to talk to you about. Let's go here. Raptor. What? Whoa. Wait, what? No. Scientifically accurate. Yeah, right. Amber Alert. No. No. Cut off student sleeves before exam. No. I guess I was totally wrong. And I should really not pay attention to that. On another note, on a positive note that is, the Blitz, the Blitz rock, is up and going. There's about 30 songs right now. My plan is 10 songs a day until I can get half decent. It may take about a month to get 300. In the end, it's going to be so well worth it. Alright, let's just kind of... man, I feel like I should talk about something news-wise. But I'm not finding anything that's going to be half decent. All right. Whoa, that's huge. The one thing that I have an issue with is with the Blitz Talks, we want to talk about news and not break it. Oh! Damn, am I forgetful. All right. Which means any chances that we get, some of the people are going to question saying, why do you keep retweeting, like, for example, Discover Weyburn, CJME, things like that. One of the reasons why we do the whole retweeting is just because we don't have reporters, we don't have news sources, we don't have anything that could hurl us up and over to get those extra feet in the door to get people to, follow us for news. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to do something totally different. And when I mean totally different, I mean trying to create a channel, a website, things like that people would come to us that would engage different things, like more different kinds of sports, weather, news, topics like that. I have ideas that I want to do, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to work well or even if it's worth my time trying. In the future, I'm going to try it just for the simple fact it has a possibility that it may take off to the point where other outlets might use it for their advantage. Tumbleweed. Boom! I have no issue with that. It's just trying to get people to get aboard to actually start doing it. That's the hardest part. Also, being the only person on the station and being the only person that has a show, it kind of sucks. I still want more people to join, but nobody's stepping up. I know Alex would have if I could teach him everything about how the station works, things like that. Yeah, it's crazy. I tell you, it's freaking crazy, you guys. Let's backtrack a bit and let's start talking about Weyburn News. Anybody who's outside of the Weyburn area, you're probably thinking, who cares? Is Weyburn News? I am not from there, which I totally understand. The one article that I want to actually bring to people's attentions is not basically strict to the Weyburn area. It is something that can affect everybody, no matter if it's in the States, in Canada, which province, anything like that. We have an intersection that people are considering to be very dangerous just because of how it works. What you have it's a double lane, so you have one section going straight to Regina, the other one straight to Estevan. And then you have another highway going east-west, which is Highway 13. So, of course, Highway 13 has to cross through this intersection, where this particular intersection has 4 lanes. So, basically, it has 2, then it has a dividing spot where people can stop, then it has 2 again. One of the issues that this road has is it's not like a cross where it's straight, up, down, left, right. Highway 13 is a little bit of on an angle, which has a little bit of a disadvantage, because what you have to do is you have to pull into the right on the shoulder, go straight, turn and angle your vehicle to the left, so you're basically pointing at a 45-degree angle to the left just to see who's coming. And it's the exact same thing going the other way. Then once you get into the middle, it's a yield sign. So if people think that they have opportunities to go, they're going to go. They don't want to sit there and wait for somebody to come. Hence, people are starting to be a little impatient. Woo, my butt. It kind of sucks when it comes to that. And the person who was involved into the accident yesterday or the day before, it just shows the impatience, or they even might have misjudged, which caused a semi to hit a minivan. From reports that I've been hearing is everybody came out of that accident alive, but I think the driver was still in the hospital with injuries. Do you have that kind of intersection? I'm pretty sure everybody does. Another thing. People in sports are insane. There was one post that was made about, as much as people dislike Ovechkin, Alexander Ovechkin, he would love to see him with the cup. And somebody commented saying he's a dirty player and he should not be awarded the cup at all, just because of it. If you go and take a look at who's dirty and who's not, you know how many sports teams and players would not get the trophy at the end of the year just because they're either a dirty player or a dirty team? It is insane. I don't care what you have to say, but it's dumb. If you think Ovechkin's dirty, you gotta take a look at Crosby. That guy dives, that guy fakes injuries. Even when he fights, he's a dirty player by grabbing the hold of the person's jersey and starts shaking him. If Derek Boogaard was alive, he would have knocked Crosby on his ass. It's just things like that that kind of frustrate me when people don't take a look all the way around. They just take a look at one person and that's it. Anybody who has a favorite team, they can do no wrong. No matter what happens. Like, for example, when the Saints had a bounty gate in the 2009 season, which basically destroyed the Vikings' chances of going to the Super Bowl. People on the Saints, they don't care. They never did wrong. Instead, they said, oh yeah, but we won a Super Bowl. Yeah, but if you want to get technical, you got the Super Bowl by taking people out. Hitting them high, hitting them low, everything like that. So why, for you, are you trying to say, like, for example, Tom Brady cheating, when you do the cheating as well? Not much now, but you did before. It still is a blemish on your record. So if the defense got nailed with being dirty, does that mean that the defense doesn't get the Super Bowl, but the offense does? Who knows? Sometimes you have to be a little dirty and get away with it just to win. Take a look at Lance Armstrong. That was beyond dirty. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, I don't know. Jesus. Have you ever had it where you think you have everything planned out in your head, then like 2 minutes later you totally forgot? That's what I am right now. I don't know. Well, you guys, it's been about close to 15 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go. What I want you to do is follow me on Twitter at Toby in the AM. Another thing that I want you to do is follow my page. Do a search for the Blitz Morning Show. And just remember, I will be back tomorrow for more show. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me at theblitztalks@gmail.com. And let's get this going. I want questions. Ask me anything. And from there, we will rock. But until then, my name is Toby Brindle, and you listened to The Blitz Talks, The Blitz Morning Show. Peace.